Today I'm making apple caramel galette. I make this about twice a month, once sweet, once savory. Not only because it's super budget friendly, but it is just so easy. It's like the lazy girl baking golden nugget. Golden nugget. I put all the ingredients on the screen, and I'm actually in the video making two batches because I had guests coming over, so I made two different one of them was peach and the second one was this one with the apples. Both of them came out absolutely amazing. My actual favorite one is with mushroom. And if you want to make it savory, just add less sugar and more salt, or you don't really have to add more salt. It's enough if the filling is salty because the dough itself is not too sweet. I'm also adding oil. I forgot to do it earlier. Oil will help it be soft for longer because a lot of times dough gets hard next day. So here I'm gonna divide my dough in twos, and I want to flatten this out before putting it into the fridge because when the dough is flat it will chill and cool down completely much faster. Meanwhile, that's chilling and cooling. I've got 3 apples and I'm gonna just shred it. I love this tool. I actually use it pretty often. I need a small saucepan. It's okay if the what is that? Apples don't fit completely because it will shrink. Sugar, kind of just eyeballing it, about 3 tablespoons. It is sweet, but the sugar will help to release the liquids from the apple, and most of the liquid will evaporate, but this specific apple was not as juicy as maybe like a Fiji apple. I think Fiji apples are way juicier. So when this is like cooked through completely, I am putting it on a mash over a bowl to make sure all the liquid drips out. First I'm just gonna like press it down to help it along the way, but I'm gonna leave it like that because I also need it to cool down on the side. And my dough is ready. It is pretty rock hard. Just knead it out into a circle shape. It's okay if it breaks, cracks on the sides because it's dough and it has oil in it, so it's easy to blemish it. And you want to do this over whatever you're gonna bake it on, because if this dough goes on the countertop, you're not gonna pick it up. So over my silicone sheet or parchment paper, and then the filling goes right on top. I'm just swirling it around and make sure leaving about 1.5 inch of dough edge on the side. Here I have this vanilla sugar from Trader Joe's. Honestly, it doesn't make much difference, but since I have it, I'm gonna add it anyway. And then not toasted, just sliced almonds. I did not toast these because it is gonna toast in the oven. If I were to toast it earlier, then it would burn in the oven. And now that my filling is done, I'm just lifting the edges and covering the top, and oh my god, it's gonna bake so nicely. We're gonna bake this at 400 between 15 to 20 minutes. I always say that because everyone's oven is different. Some ovens are stronger, some ovens are older and weaker, so you might even need 22 minutes. And then here I just have store-bought caramel sauce that I microwaved in the oven. I microwaved it, just microwaved it, so it's more spreadable, and then just all over. Go to town, get caramel all over. It's gonna be in every bite. And then these I like to cut in 4s, so 4 pieces per person. It is so delicious, so easy to make because the machine did most of the work, and then you just kneaded it and then put whatever filling you want in it. But this dough is gold.